Alright, we're going live. Alright, you know when I glove up for something, it's serious. We're doing some serious business. Yep. Just got it. So yeah, I didn't get any warning it was coming until an email about 3:40 something this morning, which I didn't notice. So yeah, when I got a loud bang on the door and someone demanding a signature, I kind of, when I saw the size of the box, figured out what it was. But yeah, it's this. So just had this one show up not too long ago. So yeah, pretty stoked. I've already taken it outside and looked at the sun and taken some pictures and probably gotten some oils on it. I think I'll see a little smudge I put on there earlier. But yeah, I gotta say, the back plate on this thing, oh yeah, I see a fingerprint already. Man, I'm already fucking my shit up. But yeah, I gotta figure out a better lighting solution, because this ain't really doing it here. But yeah, that is it. So I'm pretty stoked. And what made me think, man, I really should stream, is I was partially disassembling my I'm gonna mess with my light real quick, see if maybe I can get rid of that little bit of shadow. But I don't know if that's gonna be any better or not, but yeah, I started to disassemble this, and I was like, well shit, if I'm gonna be tearing boards apart, this is an ancient Pro 1 that this is that one that was busted that I got for super cheap. So it has like chipped corners and but everything inside works. So I figure I'll might as well do this shit on stream. So yeah, this is it. And it is, I mean, here, tell you what, I'm gonna go grab a scale and let's find out how much this thing weighs real quick. Alright, let's check this shit out real quick. I'm just gonna maybe it'd be better if I actually did it on a not fabric surface. Zero something on it. Alright. So we are weighing 0. What is that? 1,191 grams. So that is over a kilo by itself. And for us dumb Americans, not milliliters, that is 42 ounces, aka 2 pounds 10 ounces. Yeah, it is a chunker. So not quite as heavy as the steel, but it definitely, I mean, it's it's not light. I mean, it's a solid, very solid chunk of titanium sitting here. So it's still thickness, like, I mean, it's the same dimension, same volume as any of the aluminum or steel. So yeah, I'm stoked about this. I sat there and tried to futz around and not do keyboard shit, and I just couldn't wait. And I'm not feeling 100% today, so if I'm not totally there, I apologize. I'm drinking some tea right now and took some emergency earlier, but I figure if I get to feeling any worse, I probably won't want to do this at all, and I'd really like to have this keyboard and be able to type on it and shit. So let's yeah, I think before I start tearing that apart, actually, you know what? Yeah, fuck it. I don't want to lose the parts. I'm gonna set this aside for now. Pop some sliders in a plate, and then pop a plate into a thing. So yeah, let's do some shit. And I'm got a bit of a concept for this one. So this is going to be, you know, the Type S they would have built back in 2003 if they were building it for, you know, I don't know, Iron Man or somebody. So I'm going to be using Type S silence sliders and stock silencing rings, but I will be using, you know, I'm going to go stock as much as I can with this. So I'm thinking stock caps, Type S sliders, silencing rings, and then I'll be using the domes out of the Pro 1. I'll also be using the Pro 1 caps. Springs out of the Pro 1, and I'm thinking of throwing a sit board in there just because it's freaking awesome. So yeah, let me just grab one of these here to kind of offset this guy, and then we can start popping some sliders and stuff in. And yeah, I am man, I should here. Let me try to think what I can shuffle around here just to keep that in view, because it really is a good looking board here. Like I mean, I've not been disappointed with any of my, you know, anything from Norbauer. Like the one thing I've had, you know, yeah, I guess I had problems with two things. I had a plate that came out pretty crummy, and he replaced the plate and then also gave me a freebie plate, so I ended up with some extras. And then one of my housings had a stripped screw in it. It was a heavy 9, and he actually just sent me a replacement, entirely replacement housing. So I wasn't out anything on that. But yeah, I'll you know, his stuff's been super nice, and it's, I mean, he's putting the effort into. Hey, what's up, MySpace? What's up, Holomonka? The Play-Doh plate is not here yet. It is still in process. So I am going with a, I guess I was describing it as, you know, if when they came out with a Pro 1, they also came out with a Type S. So this is like using parts from a 2003 Pro 1, one of the Type S's I've recently torn down, and I'm just kind of throwing it all together, throwing a SIP board on it, and yeah, we're gonna, you know, I'm gonna make this thing feel awesome. And I am using a clear plate, so, you know, I have one clear plate board that has desk parts in it, but I wanted to put one together with actual OEM parts so that I can put these side by side and people can, like, you know, kind of see the differences in like a pour-on ring versus a silicone ring, and the MX sliders versus you know, stock OEM sliders. So no, I mean, I have one. I have a prototype one, and then I have another one that the dimensions were slightly off, and so it's not quite, you know, not quite there. But yeah, I'm waiting on a few more patiently, and so when those get here, I'm going to throw those in one of my other heavy grails, and kind of, I've got some stuff I've got a K2 that I've really been wanting to change up anyways. So yeah, we'll get to. I did bust out the gloves for this one. I don't know why I'm wearing them so much right now, but like the yeah, I just didn't want to get, you know, my dirty fingerprints all over the thing before I'd even typed on it. So don't worry, the gloves, once it's built, the gloves will come off, and I'm gonna mark this thing all up, and it's gonna be gnarly. But yeah, for now I did put on the gloves. That's how I was telling. That's how you know I'm serious business, is when the gloves are on. Like, shit's you know, shit's getting real over here. Oh, did I just snag? Yeah, all right. Come on. My ring decided to slip off this. These are RO59, so they're you know, they're a bunch of slippy boys here, but come on. I feel like once they're in, it's not a problem, but sometimes when I'm putting them in, if I do that upside down thing, the ring will slip down, and there we go. Now it's, yeah, there we go. All right, cool. Yeah, I wish you could use a Pro 1, you know, if there were any aftermarket housings that had Pro 1 PCB compatibility, or, you know, controller compatibility, it would be really cool. And like, I love what that, you know, that, who is it, MM Keyboards or whomever, that HHKB that they're coming out with that really like kind of hews to a lot of the design, you know, design cues of the original while changing it up so that it's compatible with both Pro 2 and Pro 3 boards based on the backplate insert you put in. It's like, it's a really cool looking board, so I'm excited to follow that project. So. So yeah, the domes that I'm putting in this thing, I'm kind of excited. They are nearly 20 years old and feel really good. And they came out of a board that, you know, was somewhat scuffed. It had a cracked case. It was not the prettiest looking board. In fact, I haven't really torn it down to clean it. So if I pull these, if I pull the keycaps off and it's just a nightmare under there, I may resort to another keycap set. But yeah, doing the icy tie. And so, okay, so I've been talking about just using the Pro 1 caps on here, and just kind of keeping it, you know, that Pro 1 look and feel, kind of, you know, office safe. But I've also thought about, and, you know, feel free to you know, warn me off this one, but I thought about getting freaky with it and putting the palm caps on instead. Because you know, I haven't really got my hands on it yet, but like, this thing is pretty, and I expect like that texture is going to be really nice. So I'm thinking between like the tie housing, palm caps, like this could be a real like, you know, sensory, you know, experience here. Like so I don't know. I may end up putting the palm caps on, but yeah, we're still kicking that one around, and you know, I got a little time to get there. And if I'm not feeling 100%, I'm actually, or if I'm not sounding 100% here, it's because I'm not feeling 100%. So I'll be reaching over here and sipping on some tea while I work on this. And I've got some buckwheat honey in it. Just kind of give it a little extra oomph. And man, I got it when I was up at my brother's wedding up in Oregon, and my girlfriend and I were kind of, you know, driving around and camping and hitting up the redwoods, and like we stopped by an apiary and got to get some no, so the palm ones that I have are so you're saying icy tie, and it actually, I was kind of chuckling to myself that you were saying that, because these are some very icy caps. Hold on. So this is my, like, in whenever the you know, the original, I guess the 25th anniversary board, of course I covered it up so I can't tell you when it came out. I bought one of the US release ones and threw these palm caps on here. But I'm thinking like the icy boys, like that might be kind of interesting and something that I don't think I've seen on anyone else's builds. That, yeah, we'll see. I just feel like the feel of these and the feel of the tie and like the feel of the domes and this, that, and the other, I think would be kind of nice. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. So you're into that? All right. So I might not go entirely OEM on this thing then. I might throw the palm on there. Cause yeah, I got it out with that in mind. I'm like with this plate, like that could be kind of cool. So yeah. All right. I'm glad I got folks on my side on that one. Cool. Yeah. So yeah, I think this will be a fun one. So I was looking. I'm trying to remember who pointed it out. But Norbauer, his site, I guess he updated. I don't know when it, if he updated or if we just haven't noticed it. But like the pictures of the Seneca, when you drill into it a little bit, like he's it sounds like, or it looks like he's got a picture of a keycap profile that is somewhat, strangely familiar. Let me see if I can find what I was thinking of. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a second here. So yeah, I was looking at this and like these just look like regular ass caps here, from the Seneca from the Ready to Type page. But if you click into it, is it just me or does the profile of these caps look like the profile of some caps that are coming out soon? I think someone called it on it and it's like, wait. And I haven't actually pulled up the Ursa page is what I'm referring to. But are these Ursa layout? Is he flexing Ursa layout on his Seneca board here? Does anyone know? I'm kind of curious. Maybe I should just ask Andreas or hit up Norbauer in the oh, sorry. Yeah, I just went back to man, this is like echoing forever. Sorry. Yeah, here, let me zoom back in on these. So here, like, can I, like, oh shit, doing it on the wrong screen here. Are these? Oh, for some reason it's not scrolling the image. That's lame. Or sorry, that's no bueno. Yeah. So like, are those? I can't tell. Oh, go back one. Sorry. Yeah. So these, I can't really zoom in on that picture. As I mean, I can do that. Does that look like Mel Geek? I guess I didn't really zoom in on those too much either. So, or maybe these are his own design. I don't know. I someone mentioned that other one, and it's like, yeah, that does kind of reminds me of something, but who knows. Milky Horseman. Nice. Okay. Huh. So yeah. I mean, I will say I wish I do wish that, like, the Seneca, and I wish he was a little more daring with the design, but then it's a Norbauer product. Like, I feel like his designs are very much, Norbauer products. MCR? Okay. Interesting. Alright, well, there you go. Cool. Wonder if he's got a collab going on, or maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure who made the, those Arabic, the desert sand or whatever the heck they were called. The caps that he did. Yeah, no, I don't either. Though I will say I'm starting to try to figure it out. I built that board yesterday and had a lot of fun doing it. And I got myself, I was looking, I asked in Keeb Life, Desert Palm, thank you, that's it, yeah. I asked in Keeb Life if anybody had recommendations for a switch lube station. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, switch lube stations. And I ended up getting this one, and it delivered in one day for like $16, and does 35 switches? Is that 5 times 7 in there? Yeah. So I can do in 2 passes. I can do enough to do an HHKB worth board, and I think that'll be kind of cool. I think if I get completely bored with Topre, which I don't see happening anytime soon, but I've been wanting to expand anyway, so I might start playing around with some MX switches and seeing what I can do with that shit. Because I do, man, I do like the board that I built. What, yesterday? Jeez, yeah. But it's you know, I feel like I could. There's room for improvement, but it's, you know, I had fun building it. Like it went together really well, and I think it. God, I can't get this stupid camera to focus. I feel like it sounds good, but nope, nope. Fuck you, camera. Am I getting too close to it? Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, that was a fun build, and really made me want to play around with MX a little bit more. So yeah, I may you might see a few more of those out of me as well. I also picked up a cheapo Weller soldering station, so I'm gonna start, you know, messing with that too. Because why not? I figure there's many facets to this hobby. I don't really see myself straying out of the one true layout. I've kind of gone too far there to you know. I've tried Ergo. I've tried those ortho boards for a while. I tried sub 60%. Like I've tried some MX shit, and I just, man, I am pretty, like, my brain function as far as keyboards go. Alright, cool. Is not, I mean, I get by, but man, I'm pretty happy with my HHKBs. I might have to, yeah, I might have to mess now. Yeah, they're getting there. Alright. A couple of these aren't falling freely, but to be honest, with Norbauer plates, that's not entirely to be unexpected. And I do have a handy dandy file and, you know, X-Acto knife and shit real close to. I can fix those real easy. So I saw a little batch of folks join. I am putting this thing together. This is my Titanium Heavy Grail, which just got here today. Other than the fact that other people were receiving them, I didn't really get much notice. It was coming till, I guess, about 3:40 something this morning in an email that I didn't see until I got a loud bang on the door. So this is a very pleasant surprise. And I had planned to kind of, do a little bit more and stuff with this build, but I've got some parts I'm waiting on, and I'm not entirely sure how long I'm going to keep waiting. So, or how long the wait is going to be, because I am going to continue to keep waiting, and looking forward to some good stuff. But I kind of changed my vision of this board to, the ultimate Pro 1 if there was if Type S existed in 2003. So I'm using Type S sliders and OEM silencing rings, but I'm using Pro 1, old domes, springs, and for a board I'm throwing a SIP board in there. And I was kicking around two kinds of caps, either the stock OEM beige caps, just because I think the modifiers are going to look cool next to the titanium, and I don't know, I just think that's going to look like classy, old school office, like atomic age badass. And I think Neko has talked me into it. I was also thinking about maybe going with the palm caps. Since I'm doing the clear board on this thing, I can kind of do like the, the iced out board and the iced out caps and just make it super badass. And yeah, the more I think about that, the more I think that's going to be the way I'm going to go. So we'll see. But yeah, welcome. One of these days I need to actually figure out how this Twitch shit works. And is there a way to look and see who joined the frickin' stream so I can say howdy to y'all before you guys, chat up in the thing? Hey, what's up, Nine Go? How you doing? So yeah, I just got my titanium and I'm super stoked, so putting it together. And going with, relatively OEM build, but I'm gonna throw a SIP board in it just because they're badass. And I'm thinking I might also put some palm caps on there just because I love the feel of the palm caps. I love the feel of titanium. I feel like this could be a very like, sensory, sensual, like, awesome to the touch board. And so it's like, why not take it all the way to the extreme? Because I love the palm caps. Like, they're moist in all the best ways. I think is what the advertising was on at least one of the sets that I bought. All right, so we are popping through these, and I know I'm probably gonna have to pull a couple of these because I did notice there were a few of them that weren't like fully falling freely, which I'm not gonna try to say 5 times fast. And I do have, I got files. I got. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think that might be in another box and not in my little tool pile over here. So yeah, I might have to step away for one hot minute here in a bit. But let me get through this first and see how the situation presents itself. Hey, what's up, Cicatron? Moist. Yeah, seriously. It's I do love like I love that keycap set. I've actually got that on a Ramakara and I've been digging it, but that extremely moist palm with those like absurd pink they're so good. Alright, so we are getting there. Just got a few more of these sliders, then we can work on doing some lubing. And yeah, so this is the fun. This is partial donor here. This ancient, almost 20-year-old Pro 1 with the gold, the gold screws because they used to be all fancy like that. And I'm gonna pull most of the guts out of this thing, and that's gonna be my domes and my springs and the heart of this board. But otherwise, I am silencing it. Oh man, I've got an even less yellow. I've got a really good-looking Pro 1. I don't know if the guy just, worked in a windowless room his entire career, or what the deal was. And actually, I think I am done with ones. Yeah, I just need to get my space bars and my 2Us. Cool. All right. But yeah, no, I've got a real good-looking one, and then I've got a real ugly one too. So my collection of Pro 1s kind of runs the gamut. Now Nunner is yellow as Nine Eye Go goes. Man, that DOA one is a thing of beauty. Like I'm glad that kind of that stayed in the conical topre family because like that that is a good looking man. That is a good looking yellow board. All right. So we need to get 2Us. I need to grab. I've got my 6U wire, but I need to grab another wire real quick. Yeah, I got wires. Oh, I don't need that many. Come on, give me fewer than that. There we go. Grab an extra 1 or 2 or 3 just in case they're not playing nice. But I've been having pretty good luck with stab wires lately. I feel like, oh jeez, I'm just dropping them everywhere. Yeah, that thing is amazing. Like there's something for a board that like shows its age in beautiful ways. Like I really love. Yeah, I love me a yellow Pro 1. Tell you what. And I'm going, where did I put my swear, I had a paper towel. Alright, shoot. Alright. There we go. Well, in my paper towel hunt, I totally lost my train of thought there. What I was about to say. I'm sure it was something incredibly important for it to have, like, just fall out of my head so easily. Alright, come on, pop it, you bastard. Huh. This wire is not playing nice. Oh, there it goes. Okay, there it goes. There it goes. Alright. Clean that up a little bit. I'll get it on my domes. Cool. Alright. And you know, that is really tight. I don't like how tight that is. Let me try another one real quick. Get some crap out of the way. No, I don't need it. I'm just gonna go ahead and pop that in naked and see if that does the same thing. Because if so, okay. Is that, man? Why is that? That is really holding there tight. Which I am not used to it being that tight. Is there a reason for that? Yeah, I'm wondering if that's gonna bind, and if so, that's a real bummer. Yeah, I've put together one of these plates before, and I did not feel like I had issues with tightness on these wires, though I do recall Buddy mentioning something about having to cut the plastic a little bit wider. So I might go grab an X-Acto knife and see if maybe this needs a little bit of modification, because yeah, that does not feel great. Yeah, give me one moment. Oh, hey, yeah, Sikatron, I might get a TI Plato plate, or a Pluto plate for the, yeah, wait, Pluto, where are we looking here? Yeah, Plato plate. I've thought about it, believe me, but I don't know yet. I've kind of, yeah, we'll see. It's been a thought. Alright, back with destructive implements. So, yeah, I'm going to just maybe ever so genteelly shave this. I am using 206 G2 in a syringe, and I've been a real fan of this stuff lately. Now I only use it on the like on the 2U sliders. Or I mean on the stab wires. Yeah, man, this is scary. Alright, there we go. Okay. Yeah, this part's always fun when you know, you take the blade to the thing, because you can always cut some off, but you can't put it back on. So I'm just trying to be real ginger with how much I take off of this guy here. Alright, and I think that is going to do it. Yeah. Yeah, it's always fun doing the destructive mods to the irreplaceable parts. Alright. And just to balance it out and to, you know, because this is so much fun, we're going to do it to the other side too. Whoop. Trying to slip as I cut this. God damn, this side is not playing as kindly Come on. And sorry if you're just getting a beautiful view of my head, but I really want to, like, again, I can't take this one back. I think that might be it. Let's see if this plays any nicer, and if not, this might become a longer stream. Well, man, it's not. Alright, well, I guess it's good and bad to know that's not it. See, I'm just trying to see if maybe there's, or those are just really tight. Maybe it's just the PC. Let me pop a slider in and see if it's really a real or imagined issue. Because, I mean, it might not be a big deal. I mean, it is moving, but I feel like it's binding a little more. And you know what? Just to check myself, I'm gonna pop one in the other side and see if this is a repeat issue. Yeah, it does feel a little tight. Maybe, yeah, maybe it's just the PC. I didn't notice on the last one because I built it with some real freaking stocky domes. I used some OG BKE, not Redux, the OG BKE like the Sony ones, and man, that thing was that is snappy. So it didn't really seem like there was like an issue with it, you know, returning and moving and binding or anything. So, all right. Yeah, man, I don't know. I'm not the happiest with these. I do have another plate out real quick. I think I'm gonna just pop a couple wires in and just like sanity check myself and see if I'm, you know, just being unreasonable. Because that's what I did. There it is. Ah, here it is. Yeah, I'm thinking it may just be a PC plate issue. And that's why I just wanted to get a black plate out and pop one in and see if it's, yeah, you know, man. Okay, you know, yeah, the PC, the material does seem slightly thicker, which I feel like does impact it slightly. So, all right, I'm just gonna go with it, and I don't think I'm gonna mod that one because it is moving freely. And that didn't improve anything, and so I figure no need to artificially weaken the clips, you know, any more than they already are, being thin and PC. Yeah, Topre is fun. What's up, Gordon Derp? All right. There we go. Okay, that's cool. All right, now the fun part. As one of the esteemed members of our community says, you stuff it like a cannoli. So, you know, nobody wants a limp, empty cannoli. And that goes for both, you know, that goes for all the sliders. Or all the you know, the 2U, the stab wires, the sliders, just like get that lube in there. Fill with lube. We can always come back and clean it up with a brush. Rather over lube and then remove it, which actually I already see a little bit of lube I want to remove, so you know that's what the brush is for. There we go, get that out of there. Alright, and before I get too far, gotta remember to put the silencing ring on, because I have done that before and then had to like tear it back apart because I forgot to silence my my stabilized keys. Alright, there we go. And ideally that'll pop in. There it goes. Alright, and of course the wire popped out, as the wires sometimes do. So let me, yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, that'll be fine. Cool. Alright. And I'm going to kind of nudge some of that lube a little more into the place that I want it to be. Same with that side. And I'm just going to go ahead and kind of dab up the excess on top. So don't want to get that onto my domes or anything. Don't really want that getting anywhere I don't want it, like the PCB. So yeah, all right, good to go on that. That feels good. Yes, this is indeed the Titanium Heavy Grail. So this showed up in my mail today, and man, it is like, I'm already getting fingerprints and stuff on it, so it's, you know, nothing stays perfect forever, but I am real super stoked with this. I am so happy that he was able to get the, you know, the matching titanium backplate. So, hey, what's up, Big Jizzle? Yeah, hang out for a bit. Feel free. I'm still working on getting sliders in the plate and making sure everything has the play that I want it to. So, yeah, I'm a ways from really getting into the meat of this, but this part's fun too. All right. So once again, fill her up. And I do go pretty heavy on the lube. Like you know, that fill with lube picture, I don't really think that's so much of a meme as just do it. You can always get rid of it with a brush. You know, if you really like, if it's just gushing everywhere. In fact, like this one here, I got it gushing a little bit on top. So yeah, just give it a little nudge. Just push it into place. It moves around. It's not BDZ. And if it is BDZ, heaven help you. Be careful with that stuff, because once you get it somewhere, it is there, I feel like. Yeah, that's why I don't mess with it, because, man, shit's a mess. And y'all who do and who use it and love it, more power to you. I hope it stays with you forever in the best way. But I've had terrible luck getting BDZ to play nice on the boards that I've used it with. And again, I've tried, I've done the thing, but I just, man, it don't work for me. Alright. Just make sure that the lube is good in there. I'm sorry I keep doing this kind of off camera. I'm like getting all up in my face and being far from y'all, but I'm with you in spirit. Yeah, they are indeed lube hungry, and I'd rather go heavy on it and have it last. Like, I feel like the domes like do a pretty good job of protecting the PCB and everything else from too much lube getting too squishy anywhere. But all right, so we got, is that one moving? So yeah, it's just this one right here seems to not. For some reason, the corner ones, which I know sometimes there's issues with these corner ones and things sitting right. So yeah, all right. See if I can sight the top one again. Yep. All right. So let me just go ahead and pop that guy out, and I'm gonna just go ahead and give these little corners a swipe just for fun. I feel like we're doing pretty good elsewise. Oh, where'd my good file go? There it is. And again, I'm doing this, yeah. Sometimes the Norbauer stuff, can benefit from just a little bit of a little this and that. And I'll either do it with a file or, if I do see a little bit of flashing in there, I'll just kind of... Oh, do they? They censor that word by default? I had no idea. When you say it, because I feel like keyboard lubing is an integral part of the hobby. Like, how these motherfuckers streaming and not talking about, the lube they use. Well, watch the VOD on YouTube where I'm certain they don't censor the word lube. Alright. I mean, these really aren't, these aren't that bad. I have had a plate that was worse. The one bad Norbauer plate I got was one of the black plates. There we go, that's nice. Yeah, I like that. and it had some issues, and it had like flashing on the majority of the holes. And I went in there with, you know, a scalpel, and I had to scrape the hell out of it. And I took a before and after picture, and, you know, sent it to Ryan, and, or I guess sent it to the support folks, and they were kind enough to send me a fresh one, as well as a you know, a spare freebie board. So it's like they more than compensated me for my time. When you think about, you know, what these things cost, like $100-something a pop normally. Like, yeah, that's all right. I'm happy with that. So next step, this. Oh wait, one more thing. Cannot forget, as I am often doing when I'm putting together topiary boards. Spacebar stuffs. So yeah, let's get these guys out. Let's get those lubed up. I guess now that we are done with these, we can put those away. And let's see how our in chat, but you can disable it. Okay, interesting. Yeah, man, I really need to get into what I can do with Twitch. Sorry, just trying to, again, a little off camera, but I'm just trying to see how, like, you know, that one's not bad. I think we're good with that. We're gonna give it a try. But yeah, I really got to figure out how to do all the cool Twitch stuff. And it looks like I've used these in one before, because I already have a little bit of lube in these guys. So let me grab my brush and kind of remove some of that. But yeah, I got to figure out how to do all the cool Twitch stream stuff. I literally just figured out how to raid the other day. And so I conducted my first raid, and I was super stoked about that. And I don't know, there's so many cool features that, like, people have on their streams that I need to get with the program, because yeah, I'd like to be I'd like to provide entertainment value to the people watching me more than just me rambling on and stuff. And so, you know, doing all the cool little things would be neat. Yeah, hell yeah, that was awesome. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And I don't know. I'm trying. Nothing else, I'm enthusiastic. I love doing this shit. So, like, that makes it real easy to, I guess, prattle on about, you know, the greatness that is Cup Rubber. Yeah, the raids are fun. That was cool. All 4 or 5 of us jumping in on the stream. Yeah, that was really cool. All right, there we go. That one's nice and lubed up. Get up in there on this guy. And yeah, and I set my first goal. I was I think it was at like 92 or 93 followers. I'm like, all right, first goal, 100 followers, and then I got like 3 more, so I'm at like 96. So I'm getting close. I'm pretty stoked. I'm almost to 100. And then the world. All right, cool. So yeah, let me go ahead and pop these guys in now that I've done the lubing that requires it to be up close. Same on this one. And you know, before I get too far, wait, do I have? Yeah, I got one more little lubing task to do, and then I think I'm gonna change gloves so I don't get too many lubey fingerprints all over this shit. Hit it. There it is. Okay. Alright, first one squished right into place, second one squished right into place. Go ahead and pop these in here and here. And then once again, we'll get that brush in there and Just kind of, you know, suggest it back into where I want it to go. Making sure it's not getting in the mechanisms too much or anywhere that it would be like coming down on anything. Cool. And yeah, I think those are going to be real nice. Alright. Cool. Oh dang, 98, what's up, Lectosaurus? Psychotron, thank you. Welcome. Now you'll get notified when I'm like, you know, 10 minutes from streaming, which is about usually when I decide I'm going to do a stream. So yeah, cool. Welcome to the crew. Alright. Yep, I think that's it. And I'm not just going to talk about it, I'm actually going to change my gloves. And then we'll start putting this shit together. Yeah, I need to remember to drink my lukewarm tea before I forget about it. Yeah, McJizzle, sorry, I just read your comment about hanging out with, you know, key peeps in different format. It is a lot of fun. Like, I mean, I really want to do, like, I don't know, like, a round table discussion of some, oh goodness, now that my hands are getting sweaty, putting these gloves on is not as easy as taking them off. I want to do like a round table discussion where like more than, you know, because I mean, I feel like, you know, we're having, you know, the conversation, but, oh, you wish, Randy. No, I am definitely not giving away. What's up, Meep? Yeah, good to see you. I am not going to be, God dang it, I just ripped it. Yeah, I will not be giving away my TI Heavy Grail. Sorry, friends. Alright, pardon me. I got sweaty hands. I'm sorry, guys. This is not... The glove putting on is not going like I wanted it to. Alright, let me try this again. Maybe that'll... I need some talcum powder. Where's my powder? Alright. In honor of the nautical friend. Oh my gosh. Pour one out for a compatriot away at sea. I won't say lost at sea. I expect that someday that ship will sail once again to the, you know, ever-welcoming port of Conical to grace us with his presence. No, I think it'll be great. Oh, yeah, you know what? You know what? What am I doing? What am I... Get that shit out of here. You, friend, like, I'm not going to leave fingerprints if I am wearing my typing gloves. Oh, man. Like, why am I fooling around with this latex shit? Now that I'm done lubing, we're putting on the typing gloves. Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. And it is warm. Like, I don't keep my house that cool. So you know, you may see me start to sweat here a little bit, guys. But yeah, we're busting out the typing gloves. And in the winter, when I'm outside and sitting at a coffee shop, and it is a, you know, a cool, what's a Texas winter? You know, a cool 50, 55 degrees out. These gloves are really nice. Oh, these are, they travel around with me. Like, they go in my bag when it's cold. No, the typing gloves are happening. Yeah, with these on, like, oh man, it's like a baby's caress. No, these are perfect. Yeah, why didn't I do this before? Nah, brilliant, brilliant. All right, yeah, I really think that this is not the last we've seen of the Commodore. There we go. Uh-oh. Wait. Oh, okay. Sorry. Alright, I'm allowing it. Psychotron, I don't even know what you're talking about, but I'm allowing it. I did get my very first, uh-oh, do you really want to allow this comment? For that one. So just you know, be forewarned if Twitch comes after me because you're discussing bodily fluids, you know, that's on you, my friend. Yep, the gloves stay on. There we go. All right. There it is. Yep, we got the gloves. Okay, now we are ready. Now we are prepared to fully and safely build the Titanium Heavy Grail. Oh my gosh, I wouldn't say. I mean, I waited longer for other boards certainly. So I wouldn't say I've been waiting a long time for this, but I've been waiting with bated breath. I have been so excited to get this board. Like ever since seeing the other the commission titanium boards that he did. Like, shoot. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. HHKP, dude. Like, come on. Like, the piss isn't a bug, it's a feature. Seriously. Like, we pay extra for the piss. Like, come on. How many other, otherwise entirely wholesome hobby communities can brag that? Like, oh, that's you got a pissy one? Dude, yeah, no, you can charge extra for that. Shit. What did I come up with earlier? I came up with 2 pounds 10 ounces, I believe. I don't remember what that was in the measurement that literally everybody else in the world uses. But watch the VOD, check it out early, and I showed off the weight. But yeah, heavier than an aluminum, lighter than a steel, as one would expect titanium to be. And it's, I feel like some people aren't, the weight savings isn't as shocking as you might expect it to be. But I mean, that's just because titanium, a lot of what people love about it is its strength, that like it can be as strong as other materials while being much thinner. So, the fact that he didn't really change the dimensions of this, like, it doesn't, there is weight savings, but it's not as, man, God, but that is nice. It's not as much as you might think. So, yeah, sorry my lights and my camera situation is crap, but oh my goodness, like, folks in ATX, next meetup I bring this thing to, I'm gonna show it off, and yeah, just you wait. Alright, now's the fun part. I gotta figure what the best way to stand this thing off and not beat it up too bad is going to be. Though, you know what, I really don't need to. Yeah, I might still need to. Alright. Gonna do the thing. Like so, and see if this works. Ish. Enough to at least get the screws in. Alright, cool. Oh yeah. And I don't want to forget, I did want to go ahead and put the gasket in. I didn't use this on the one that I built for my, I guess for the Ghost of Christmas Future one that I did. Just because that was like PC and PC, and I didn't want this big black ring like marring it, but I will go ahead and put in this. And I did use it with the Play-Doh plate, the prototype one that I built up, that Bogus sent me, and I don't know. I built some with and some without, and I could take or leave it. Alright. That is the one thing I didn't plan for with the gloves is opening of the Ziploc baggies. Like, that's little trickier than I was anticipating. But I think we're gonna make it. Alright. Yeah, maybe this is a little bit overkill. Maybe I really don't need to be like wearing the gloves, since I am literally just going to fucking flip this thing over and type on it, but alright. God. Come to me. Are you not magnetic? Yeah, I might have to lose the gloves on this one, because they don't make this easy, and it really makes me wonder, how the hell do like mechanics and people who do real jobs work? Like, I type, my hands get cold outside and I put on gloves and I'll type, but I don't do like real work. Yeah, I'm I don't know, I don't want to say I'm a completist, but like, if you ever see any of my other kind of hobby collections, I get kind of nutty about certain things. Like, I've got like, like if I love a cookbook, I will collect multiple editions of the cookbook and have my own kind of like, comparison of the different I don't know. I if I like something, I really like it. So yeah. All right. Good night. Thank you for joining. I will definitely post pictures once I've got it all together, and you know, yeah, we'll definitely have to compare fancy keyboards next meetup. All right, I'll catch you later. Good night. All right. And I did, you know, I probably should stop while I've only got a few screws in and make sure this thing is lining up right. But honestly, this is looking pretty close. Yeah, maybe this side could go up just a hair. All right, and man, that's pretty cool right there. All right, I'm digging that. Good night. Hope you learn all sorts of awesomeness at class. Yep. Good night, everyone who needs to bounce. I'm so glad you guys got to jump in for a little bit. I will catch up with y'all next time. Oh man, some Popeyes. Dang, that sounds good. Yeah, you know what, McJizzle? I just read your comment. Sorry, I used to working on cars and wearing nitro gloves. I used to, in a former life, I used to be a piercer. So I used to wear gloves doing that all the freaking time. And yeah, I got by. Like, I guess that's probably not the best. You know, those latex gloves are kind of shitty. So if I had better gloves, I probably would not have had the bad luck that I was having there. But yeah, they're not the worst. All right. You know, before I tighten those down, I really should just go ahead and pop on a couple corner caps and make sure that this isn't like fully out of whack. So give me just one moment. I'm going to steal some caps off of this guy, and we're going to check it out. Oh, shit. Come on, pop, you bastard. Yeah, doing this with these gloves is kind of weird. I'm not used to working on keyboards with gloves. Alright. Yeah, I'm digging the TI. Like, I've got a Thai bicycle, and I've got a couple other, you know, Thai things that... Yeah, I don't know if these are going to be the caps. I just kind of wanted to, like, check the spacing on the side. I feel like I did pretty good on this one. Could scoot over just... Oh, there we go. Boom. Oh, man, did I nail that? Dude, I nailed that. All right. Cool. Yeah. That'll work. Alright, let me put the rest of the screws in and then tighten them down. So I will say about, you know, Norbauer's mounting style, like, would it be Topre if it didn't require 8 million screws to add the plate? Like, you know, you couldn't get by with just, like, I mean, shit. Freaking, Chan, his Live Oak, he's able to do it with just, like, a little... whatever the kind of like gasket mounted or burger mounted or hot dog mounted or whatever MX people call it mounted, but like, yeah, it's easy. All right, have fun with the vidya. Yep. I hope you get many points or many kills or many goals or many of the thing you are striving for. Alright. Get these tightened down. You know, if I was smart, I would probably go in a different pattern to tighten these down and like do it more evenly and blah blah blah, but I ain't. I'll do that with the screws for the PCB. Alright, we are almost there. Alright, there we go. Oh man, do I have those over here? Yes, I do. Cool. So yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out something else to kind of elevate this. I do have these, which are these little chintzy, you know, desk keys one. I gotta say, of all the things that Des has made, I'm not the hugest fan of these. Like, I feel like the quality could be a little better, but they do the job. And if you know, you can throw a cloth over them and make them a little less edgy or whatever. But like, I don't know. I guess the design does exactly what it says on the tin. It elevates your keyboard. So, yep. Okay, cool. All right, now the fun part. We get to mess with the domes. And, you know, I probably should have thought about that and moved this out of the way, because messing with the domes means tearing apart another board. Because, yeah, the domes I'm using are out of an ancient Pro 1. And I love Pro 1s. I would normally never tear down a Pro 1, but this Pro 1 had received some severe damage. So it had like cracked the case, corners were busted, it was missing the cover for its, for the dip switches. So it had seen better days, and the price was right. So I went ahead and picked it up with the plan to harvest it and use it as the donor board for, the TITANIUM Heavy Grail, and, here it is. Norb foam and accessories box. Yeah, that's a good idea too. I was using the pink boxes for all right, that's it. Gloves are coming off. Sorry guys. We're gonna put some fingerprints on this thing. I tried, I thought I could make it. It's not happening. Alright. Yeah, the Norb foam and accessories box is a good way to do it. Yeah, the little pink boxes are nice. I don't know. All his stuff's nice. He does quality gear. Dragonlance books won't scuff it. Yep, there you go. That's a good idea. Paper, smart. Yeah, I don't have any Dragonlance books around. I do have a stack of cookbooks at hand. Man, I gotta say, even these screws are like blingy as hell compared to like, I ain't got silver screws, I got gold screws on this fucking thing. I wonder, did they change the alloy or whatever these are made of, or did they just like kind of tarnish over 20 years, or why are they so shiny? Yeah, that's the real answer right there, Randy Ocean. You got it. The frickin' the Fox stands is probably the way to go. I should have done that. I haven't. And that's on me. I mean, I don't have a PLA printer. I've got a resin 3D printer, so I don't know how well they would print out of resin, but I do know people, and I have access to places, so it's like, I think this thing has it's got magnets on it. Let's see. Oh yeah, yep, that's steel. All right, pop. Alright. One screw down. Cool. I do believe that's it. Oh. Oh dang, alright, a couple of them fell. Oh man, there it is. I love that old chip, that Pro 1 chip. That thing is beefy. Tell you what. Alright. Just looking the right way. Okay. Let's just go ahead and move these on over. Man, I'm getting these things crooked. Let's try to not do that. Alright. Time for tea. Alright. Old boards. All right. Got almost all the individuals. Then it's time to peel off the fun ones. Man, I really, you know, the great mystery of Topre to me is what is applied to boards to make them stick. Like, what is, or to make the dome stick, you know, because like when domes are on a board, like for the first time, they are pretty well on there. Like, I noticed these did start to peel, but I mean, they've been there for a long time, so I'm not terribly surprised that they're eventually losing some of their, you know, stick-to-itness. But like, yeah, like these things are, sorry, I'm just doing this gently because I don't want to drop any of the springs, but they were stuck on there. Yeah, I was like, there were some that had popped off. I'm not, like, I don't know. Because, yeah, it's definitely, you know, it's, and of course just watch it let go and, you know, spill 20 freaking springs everywhere. But yeah, like it's stuck on there. It's interesting. What is it that causes that? Is it just the first time the rubber is put down, or are they actually using some kind of like contact adhesive or, you know, something? Like you can actually, yeah, I mean, this is an ancient board, so I mean, I'm looking at kind of the, you know, you can almost, yeah, it's like, I don't know, those domes have been there for a while. Alright, let's just lay that in there. And I will say, I do like that kind of Pro 1, Pro 2 style dome sheet a lot better than the strips of the Pro 3 and the Classic and all that. Because it does make it easy just to like transfer them over. When you get lucky and are able to pull them that easy. Alright, cool. So let me just make sure everything is lined up. I think we're good here. And then the other fun component, I think I can get this out of the way for now. Man. These sliders are like look at that thing. It's like almost gray. Yeah, I'm really curious. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to investigate that a little bit more. Yeah, no, Randy. Sorry, I'm missing the. Yeah, you feel like it might just be heat from the factory line and processing causing a seal. That's kind of what I was thinking too. I was thinking that if these are like brand new manufactured rubber, like right off the line. Yeah, I was kind of wondering the same thing. So I don't know. How does this line up here? Like so. Okay. And yeah, I was debating if I wanted to put landing pads or not. I think I'm going to hold off for now because I really do kind of want this to be... I mean, I say stock experience while I'm installing a SIP board, but you know what I mean. I want this to be, fairly stock HHKB feeling, and that I'm not putting silicone dome or silicone silencing rings on. I'm not, putting weirdo aftermarket, like... Man, I missed on that one. Alright, let me try that again after I make sure that I didn't knock anything out of... Yeah, that was Alright, I really got to do better on that. Alright, that's it. We're quitting the tea and going to beer. Hey, what's up, Black Raymond? Yeah, this is the tie board, so... This just showed up in the mail like this afternoon, and I was gonna hold off on building it till I got some other bits and pieces in, but man, I just could not. How do I keep doing that? Yeah, that is the one bummer about the Norbauer plate not having those pins is, man, when I'm having a bad day aligning things, I just keep missing. Like this should be like right there, right? Alright, there we go. I hit it that time. Alright, cool. Okay. Now the fun part. Time to cut the channels. Because, yeah, there's screwing into these PC boards. You feel it. Alright, let's start in the middle. In fact, I'm not even going to screw it all the way down. I'm going to give it a moment. Just get a few more in, make sure everything is aligned. And actually, I'm trying to remember, I think that's the one that I don't need. And I should have paid more attention when I was looking, but like I feel like certain boards don't run a screw there. So I don't know. I mean, I need to look closer because I feel You got a screw strip on your latest build? Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, that's why I don't know. Some of these things, especially the stuff that like I can't just go out to the keyboard store and get a replacement part. Like, I really worry, and I really I try to make sure I'm not forcing shit. Because yeah, even if you're not, like, it can happen. I mean, the first time we're putting these screws in, they are cutting channels, so it's like that material is getting displaced. It's not just disappearing. So if it doesn't have the right amount of flex, you're having a bad day. So I don't think it does, because when I touched it earlier, I left a little bit of a, I think I just like brushed a knuckle against it too. I didn't even like put a finger on it, and I left a print. So I feel like it is raw, which I'm stoked about. Let it age, let it get gnarly. Like same thing with my Veracity steel. Like you can see fingerprints on it, and that's not a bad thing. Just that's the material. Alright, and yeah, it looks like I am going to go ahead and pull that one screw and move it over to the edge, because that's the one I remember not existing on the previous board. So, alright. Now, before I do that, though, I'm going to go ahead and, since we're almost there, going to go cut the rest of that channel for that one. Alright, and then back it out. Just so that at least if I ever do decide to put a screw there for whatever reason, it's clean. Jade HG, the one with the prismatic coat? Oh man. Black plate in my Jade HG, yeah. Yeah, that, oh man, that paint is so good. Like, I would like to get one of my boards painted, or, you know, get a different coating on it sometime. Like, I just don't know which one, because the more I use them, the more I love every single coating. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and crack my headphones, just so I can listen to that noise. Because the last thing I want to do is hear the crack. Oh man. Yeah, it's, well, this is going, but I swear, I do, anytime I'm working on something like this that, you know, it's not an easily replaceable part, it does make me just like pause, because I don't want to mess this stuff up. I should probably just shut up before I jinx myself, because we're getting close to being done with this. Alright. So yeah, getting there. But I do this part, you know, I try to be methodical about it, and, you know, put very low pressure on these things, because, you know, screwing metal into plastic, it is simple to split that. So you have all the time in the world to mod your board. I have all the time in the world to mod my board, but once you crack that, you know, you can't just uncrack it. I think I only have 2 more after this. And yeah, for folks who are joining recently, I was doing this whole stream with a pair of gloves on, and then I took my gloves off and couldn't get the other pair on because my hands were getting sweaty, and then I put on my typing gloves and I gave up on the gloves. So this thing is getting fingerprinted. I don't care. You know, nothing can stay beautiful forever. Alright. Nice one too. Okay. So that's... Okay. Cool. I think that looks good as far as screw heads. Oh, no, I could probably torque that one just a hair. All right. There we go. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. All right. That looks pretty good. So, I guess we could just plug it in and make sure the stuff works. So let me, I guess I do need to do one thing first. Drop that in there. Did I? Oh, there it is. Like, I know there should be a hardware kit for it. I got feet and stuff, right? Here it is. All right. Okay. I feel like, is it these pan heads? I don't know, whatever the heck the real term for those is. Okay. Yep, it goes this way. Alright, so let me plug this cable in first. So I will need that. Make it easy on myself. And then tap that down. Alright. Is that sitting right? There we go. Okay. You know, that's a really good question. I don't know why it's so large. Because, yeah, that is a large controller for what it looks like the connectivity is. So, I don't know. That is a question for SIP. And you know, I don't have a Pro 3 that is easily accessible, viewable to, like, you know, see if it has to do with just what the size of the original PCB or the controller board was, or what. I feel like they're big, but I don't recall if they're that big or not. No, that's not going to work. Alright, I don't know why I put that washer on there. But that looks like that might contact a, one of those little pokey outy bits there for the charger. So, don't necessarily think that would be a good thing. Let's go back to that. Alright, that's clear. There we go. Oh yeah, those are for underneath to stand off some of the boards. I feel like one of the, maybe it's the Pro 2 board or something, but one of the, I feel like one of them requires a little bit of adjustment. 2 different white plates and they both have plate interference? Shoot, that sucks. Huh. So what is the interference? What is going on with it? Oh man, I didn't even think about this because I'm putting this board in here. It doesn't really need the cutout for the dip switches. Would have been cool to get a case with no hole in the bottom of it, but I think I will. I'll live with what I got. Oh damn it! All right, I figure since we're going ahead and popping down the top, I might as well close, plug everything in. All right. Let me stand that up again, screw in some screws, and put on some feet. But man, we are getting so close on this thing. I am stoked. And as I often do, I mean, I could plug it in and test it and make sure everything works, but I'm not gonna. We're just gonna put it together, and if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, well, yeah, why did I tighten that one down? This is another one of those things that you don't want to tighten down before you get everything all put together. There we go. All right. God dang it. Yeah, these are not, oh, shit. Yeah, those little standoff things aren't all that great, I don't feel like. All right. Yeah, no, that was a. I mean, I will say once you get to that point in a Topre build, I feel like it goes past pretty quick. So, yeah, domes went in, all the stuff went on. I have tested absolutely nothing because I just have blind faith that it's all going to work. All right, there we go. Let me get this screwed down. Again, I am leaving fingerprints all over it because I got sick of the gloves. But yeah, this has been fun. This one's kind of wild and furious. And there we go. Let me put some feet on this thing. Maybe dab my forehead so I don't, you know, add any more human fluids to it. There we go. Man, I am, yeah, I've been stoked for this one. Ever since I saw that first, I don't remember who posted it, that original commission Titanium Heavy Grail, I've been like, that would be the ultimate keyboard. So, when the opportunity to get one came up, I had to jump at it. And I'm so glad I did. This thing is fun. One more. All right. Ooh, man, that purple board showing through. Look at that sit board. Get that crap off of there. That's pretty sweet. I'm into that. I like being able to see the PCB. Yeah, no, that purple PCB is looking good. Okay, so yeah, let me get these sounds pretty decent. You can see how heavy-handed I went on my lube through the clearness there. But it looks like it's low enough that it's not getting on the housing, which is what I was hoping. Cool. All right. Oh man. Yeah, those domes feel freaking good. Okay. So what do I gotta do? Gotta pull those caps. I gotta get the caps that I'm putting on here, and at first I was thinking of going with the just going with the Pro 1 caps, like so, and just doing the classic office look. But I mean, I decided this is a wild and crazy board. Might as well throw some wild and crazy caps on it. So instead, I'll put Palm on it. And this may just look completely garish. I may rip it off of here in like a week. But for that week, I'm going to have the most freaking amazing feeling keyboard under my fingertips between the titanium, the Palm caps, the months shy of 20-year-old domes. Like, this is gonna be nice. Oh, how much does it weigh? Yeah, let me put the caps on and I will tell you. And I need to figure out how to do all these commands and shit. That's the other thing. I really need to figure out how to do the what is this platform we are using here? The Twitch like exclamation point build and all these kind of things, because I don't know what the heck how to do I have to write that myself? I mean, I would guess so. All right. Man, the texture of these is very similar looking to the texture of the titanium. Just kind of that, yeah. I think I don't know, I think I'm gonna like this. But yeah, I can just tell you what the build is. It is the Titanium Heavy Grail with the PC integrated housing plate from Norbauer. donor parts, the majority of them came from either a Type S for the sliders and silencing rings, or a Pro 1 board from December of 03 for the domes and the springs and the screws. And then I threw a SIP board in it. Got those from Buddy OG. Using RO59 on the sliders, 206 G2 in the stabs, and then I'm putting this old school drop palm, you know, I don't remember what the hell they called these, but the palm caps that are hard to get, you know. Throwing those on here just because I do love that kind of moist touch, and I feel like that, yeah, that, jeez, yeah, that's complimentary. Even if maybe another color might have been nicer for the titanium, I feel like for feel, like these are, yeah, these are very nice together. Oh man, yeah. Yeah, I have fun typing on this thing. And then once I get the keys on here, I really should plug it in and just make sure everything works. And, you know, fire up VIA and do all the cool this and that. But man, yeah, this is a. I don't know. It's I don't know. I'm feeling kind of corny right now. You know, not trying to get emotional, but like, I feel like this has been a long and winding road. You know, kind of the HHKB Norbauer, you know, aftermarket, you know, pre, during, post-COVID experience. So. Yeah, this is you know, building this. This is the 9th and final heavy grail that I am building, and this ends that collection. So it feels good to build it, but you know, the what's next question is going to be an interesting one. Now I have been looking at some MX stuff. I will admit, obviously show. Yeah, that's all right. Show seems to have absolutely no signs of slowing down his production with the S60 V2, and you know, obviously the Show S60 HG coming out here in the next few months, and the SRX, and the, you know, freaking this, that, and the other. So I mean, I feel like he's got a million things coming out, but you know, with my my undying, cool, yeah, man, those are looking good. Yeah, my undying dedication to the HHKB layout certainly limits the, you know, the amount of boards that I decide to pursue, which I don't know. I feel is good and bad. I feel like if I were someone that, you know, were more enjoying of other layouts and stuff, there's a lot of cool stuff out there to explore, but what just happened? Did I just... Oh man, yeah, they're very similar to the jelly caps. In fact, I have 2 pairs of those jelly caps on a couple Rama boards. Got the set that looks kind of like these, a little bit cooler white color, and then I've got the pink set that just looks ridiculous and awesome at the same time. All right. Oh man, we're almost there. Yeah, I mean, hopefully everybody can get their, you know, get their XRF money back and get an SRX or XR, whatever the freaking acronyms are. I don't know. Buy more shows, all I'm saying. Okay, what is up with that? Huh, for some reason that side does not want to pop in right. Alright, what is up with that? There we go. All right. Well then. Yeah, I think you're right, Nico. I think you steered the proper course. Damn. Sorry, just gotta give that little spit shine there. I'm gonna get my ugly face out of here. Here we go. Yeah, I really gotta do something about the lights in here. I don't know. But holy crap. Alright, I'm about as into this board as I could be into a board. Holy crap. Alright, let me let's shit, man. Can't even find the words. Alright, let's plug it in. Yeah, let's do some stuff. Get this crap out of the way real quick. Make sure everything works. Monkey type. Yeah, you guys get to see how slow I actually type and how terribly I actually type. Alright. Here, actually, I know what I can do. Here, where is my thing? This one, yeah. Alright. Oh shit, which one is which? Oh, there we go. I gotta say, this is pretty cool. Alright, so key tester. Hell yeah. Alright, cool. So that works. So let's fix a few things. Obviously, delete is for suckers. Backspace all day. Layer 1. Pass through. Alright, cool. Honestly, I'm going to change that one to delete just because that is fun. And just leave everything else exactly as it is. No, we'll change that to menu, because menu is cool. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Done. And it's reprogrammed. And now I can just, like, type and actually backspace. God, that's so cool. Yeah, that's handy. Alright, I like it. I like it so much. So yeah, that works. I have a working keyboard. Oh boy, I'm gonna suck at this here, guys. How does this work? Oh, god damn it. Alright, how do you restart? God dang it. Ooh, that was crap. That was rough. That was rough. Yeah, no, I'm an awful typing tester guy. I am no good at this shit. Yeah, I really I'm sorry, if you're expecting good typing tests out of me, you're not going to see them. Okay, a little better. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and try to impress anybody with typing tests. I know most of y'all can fucking crush me in these things, and I am entirely good with that because man, that felt. Sorry, where's my crap? Get this out of the way. That felt so good to type on. Yeah, it. Oh man, here, let me get the board. This thing is nice. This thing is. Here. Oh yeah, maybe I should do the kill the music and do the sound test. I'd like to thank you know, Raider Clan and all the affiliates for playing today's thing, and hopefully they don't sue me because I've pretty much only been playing their music. So we'll see. All right, come on, get down here. One of these days when I'm a you know, rich and powerful whatever comes after affiliate, and I'm making the big bucks on the Twitch, I'm gonna have to actually buy a decent microphone stand that stays where I put it, because this thing just floats all over. I hate it. All right, here we go. Oh, you want to do the monkey type thing too? Jeez. All right. Let me do this. Here we go. Monkey type. You can see my finger. Yeah, I need to figure out how to do the overlays. Like, I know people do all sorts of crazy shit, but all right. Can I do another test? No, can I do a different test? Get this crap out of my way. How do I start? Oh. You know what? These tests would probably work so much better if I was plugged in. God, yeah, okay, let me restart that. That's crap. Nope. Yeah, that was crap. Yeah, I'm not doing great. Sorry, guys. Let me tell you what I will do. I will do one more. God, that one sucked. Oof. All right, yeah, I'm gonna call it quits on the monkey type. Sorry, friends. This, you know, that was fun. I'm not one to usually do the typing tests on the thing, but there we go. Y'all got some typing tests out of me. I do like this board. I do, man. I love the look of it. I think these caps on here, now that it's on there and like the light is hitting it and like the sheen of everything, like I'm gonna have to, you know, spit shine this thing and take it outside and get some good pictures of it tomorrow when I got a little bit of sun peeking out, because it is nice. Here, let me get my face off of here. So there we go. We did it, y'all. Titanium Heavy Grail. How about that? Get this microphone out of my way. Yeah, this is this really is the cream of the crop right here, the piece de resistance and all that, whatever the hell you say to like, you know, give something a superlative. Man, I am digging it. Being able to see the, you know, yeah, just being able to like see the purple board and the sliders and like the whole kit and fill with lube. Yeah, that is so freaking cool. Love it. Oh, yeah, I gotta do the Macho Man, the cream of the crop, brother. You know, or whatever he does. Yeah, this is good stuff. All right. Well, y'all, I appreciate everyone jumping on and joining me. I guess I've been, what am I at here? Almost 2 hours, which I feel like is a little bit of a long one for me. I normally, throw them together pretty quick. But, yeah, no, it is not a Plato. It is, this is the PC, the polycarbonate Norbauer plate. So, it's got... Yeah, if I could get this damn camera to focus properly. But you can see I've got the Sipulot board underneath, so there's the 2U with all the lube in it. Man. That's not bad. Alright. Yep, I'm happy with this. And then yeah, I use the palm just because it's got that, man, that smooth feel of everything is really freaking nice. Come on. Well, shoot, I am not seeing... Do I not have any... Are there not any of the keyboard streamers on to raid that I know? I don't know. Does anybody know anybody on that I can hit up? Oh, yes. How heavy is it? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so glad you remembered that because I was about to forget. Hold on. Yeah, now that it's fully built, let's get the measurement. Because what is it? It was 2 pounds 10 ounces earlier, I believe, roundabouts. So, all right, for grams for the entire world, we're looking at 1578. Well, 1579 without moving or breathing. All right. And in freedom units, we're looking at 3 pounds 7.7 ounces. So yeah, it's not a light board. It's definitely not as heavy as like the Heavy 9 or the Heavy 6 or even the Steel Heavy Grail. But I mean, it's heavy. In fact, tell you what, I will be right back. Let's I'm gonna do a quick thing. And we're going to do a comparison of weights between the Steel. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, and I will. Yeah, you've got some raid ideas. So, all right, so let's see what we got. so we will start with what I assume is going to be the lightest. And let's just do grams because I can convert everything else. Alright, we're going to start with the PC. Is my guess for the lightest, but we'll see. That is 1225. So let me write that down. $12.25. All right. So that is a 1225 board. So what do we got next? Next is an aluminum board. So we've got the got this guy here, and this is what, 1619. All right. Oh no, you got lube on the cold top desk mat? Yeah, that's man, mine's got coffee stains, mine's got, I don't know, mine's got all sorts of stuff. It's a mess. Let's just stick with coffee stains. All right. So now we got the next one up. Titanium. That is, whoa. I was not expecting this. All right, 1578. That is actually, oh, duh. Of course it is. Okay, sorry guys. I'm throwing it here. Let me yeah, the reason why the aluminum was so heavy is because it has a stainless steel Play-Doh plate in it. So that is a bad sample. Let me go get a better one than that, because yeah, that's not the measurement we're trying to take. All right, so let me, yeah, I messed that one up. But before I do that, let me go ahead and test this guy here. And so I'm trying to test ones without a coating or with like minimal coating. So, all right, here's the big boy. And that clocks in at 2436. All right, so that one is typing on the wrong keyboard. 2436. So the tie is 1579, steel is 2436. If you'll give me just one more moment, I'm going to grab another aluminum one. Ideally the tactical black, because I figure the anodization shouldn't add too much. I'll be right back. Whoop, wrong one. There we go. All right, final weight test, and this is a black aluminum. This is the tactical black anodized. All right, that's a little better. 1455. So, all right, cool. Yeah, that makes a little more sense. All right, so our weights end up being all right. First is PC at 1225 grams, so 1,225 grams. Then is aluminum at 1,455 grams. Then is the titanium at 1,579 grams. Then is aluminum with Plato plate at 1,619 grams. And finally, the veracity steel is 2,436 grams. So those are a built weight of 5 heavy grails. And I think that is that's about all I got for you right now. I'm already looking at this thing, and just in the handling that I've done, you can see the I'm getting fingerprints on it. So I figure by by this time next week, this thing will have built up a healthy patina. So looking forward to that. Well, all right. Who were you saying to raid? Someone was saying raid somebody. Tessellate. Tessellate. All right. How do is it /raid? Yep. Tessellate. All right. Let's see if this works. All right, let's raid him, y'all. Let's do this thing.
Don't like it.
There's literally nothing to loot. I literally ran around and
I'll believe you for now, but when I find out, oh shit, I haven't raid. When I find out, now you're choosing things over me. Hold on, be right back. Hello? What the heck? Hi, thank you for the raid. Jason, hello, how are you? Hi, Mint Noises, welcome on in. Hello, Mick Jeezy. God, you guys have wonderful names. Hi, how's it going? How was your stream? Do you mind if we do a clip shout out for you, or do you just want a regular / shout out? Also, don't feel like you have to stick around and answer any questions. If you have post-stream stuff to do, you just want to dip, that's fine. I appreciate you. Thank you for the raid. Hello, my name's Tessa. I'm a variety streamer. We do a lot of different games here. We're wholesome degenerates. I do some keyboard stuff, some Lego stuff. I have a lot of pets. We're kind of chaotic. I hope you like it here. Hi, welcome on in. Beat a Titan. Oh my god, the heavy grail! Dude, thank you so much. Thank you. Did you have a great stream? Are you excited? Are you stoked? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Is there anything wrong? Do you mind a clip shout out? We can just do big / shout out mods. Please. It was a lot of fun. Perfect. Richard, you know Jason. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. I am pushing partner, so if y'all can double click my photo or the link in the PARD command, or if you want to subscribe to my YouTube for crazy nonsense clip content, I'd appreciate it. But if you just want to hang out and lurk and say nothing, that's totally fine too. I appreciate you regardless. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Over Demir. Prezi, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Jason, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for the raid. Prezi, go sleep. Okay, hi. Do I have to jump? Okay. Ricky! Oh my god, what the fuck? Thank you for the follow.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
You have to solve this puzzle.
Bye. Prezi, good night. What do I have to do? I don't want to do this.